Hey guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we're back once again playing Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. And in the last episode, we went to trial and to defend Terry Falls, an escaped convict who is on death row. And is for the murder of
Valerie Hawthorne.
Who sounds
is
familiar.
Related to Dahlia Hawthorne. Most probably.
Yeah, unless there's multiple Hawthorns. And so yeah, he's on trial for killing Valerie Hawthorne, and he says he didn't do it. And we got a familiar face coming back into court.
Melissa Foster.
Melissa Foster.
Melissa, quote unquote.
Melissa, unquote, quote, Foster, unquote. And, yeah, we're pinning her as the true criminal. So, let's hear what Terry Falls has to say about all this.
Mr. Falls,
Oh!
I'm sorry!
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks! We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed a crime.
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we have to get past.
Edgeworth. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Obstacle?
Yeah, motive. Why would Mrs. Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Because Melissa Foster is Dahlia Hawthorne, who is mentioned in that note. Tell to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Are we seriously just glancing over that? We just don't care? Like, we just focus on the first half, but we don't care about the second half?
The thing is that we know that she's Dahlia, but Mia doesn't.
No, I know that, but I want to know that the court case has literally never talked about that
Dahlia
half of
that
half of the note. They did like completely like they didn't even glance at it. And I'm like, are we just ignoring the half? That half of the note? That's an important part.
Big half.
That's an important part of the note. It's part of this February 14, 1:21 p.m. note that she made for herself. But we're just ignoring it. Motive, huh?
Anyways, we're still badly in need of information.
Information. Right.
What we need most is to know about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she is a student studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course.
Of course. We all need to figure out what happened.
That kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
Okay, that's very uncalled for. That's very uncalled for.
Terry Falls looks real stoic in this image.
He's like, he called me Zebra Boy.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you.
Well, I would say your life is on the line, but your life is already on death row.
Yeah. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day.
That's not 5 years ago.
This picture reminds me of everything. The bridge looks the same, just like then, 5 years ago. It could fall apart in any minute.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Ah, sorry buddy, but you sound like you're the one that could fall apart at any minute.
That's okay.
True. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
God damn it! There she is. Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name. Coincidence?
I think not! Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
Well, what? Are you serious? Wait. Well, I guess maybe he didn't see the sister that much, but like, this is her sister, and this is your girlfriend's sister, and you don't remember her face. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. I'll just move on.
The girl. Let her go. Shut up. Come closer, and I'll kill her.
Wait, does that mean that Dahlia was like 14 at the time?
Sorry, but you're not gonna get that chance.
The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I could understand why she did it. Cause Maya.
Wrong. No, protect sister. Valerie, betray me. Betray us.
What do you mean? What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping, too.
What? So there was like something you guys were like doing, but then it turned to crime? A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend. My love. My teen angel.
How old are you?
How old are you?
He was 20. That's not right. Oh, look, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Age deceased.
You recognize the witness, right? Unless this is like a complete makeover? Okay. She was a teenager and you were an adult. That's a different thing that we're not gonna tackle now, but like that's still even if you were 20, she would be like in middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be 14 at the time.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. That's fine. But do that to someone who's your age, or at least an adult?
Yeah.
And not someone who's in middle school?
I do everything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
What is going on? Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family, rich. Jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent her to her dad. We asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge.
A pink diamond? Okay.
We tell him Valerie make transfer because she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a very useful thing, all right. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real! She shoot at me for real, me and Dahlia! I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jump in river.
Jump in river? Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up in police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring rivers 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why? Why did she lie? That's all I wanted to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
The truth must come out. Did she feel guilty after a while?
Yes, but I forget what she looked like. So I tell her wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. I just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I wanted to hear the answer come from her mouth. That's all.
To be fair, that is very fair. If she did, in fact, betray you. And knowing Dahlia, that's not a surprise.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, he's on death row.
Yeah.
Unless he goes into hiding somewhere, there's no way to escape it.
Yeah.
But to die before knowing the truth, I think that's something that will weigh on someone's mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy.
No, please stop calling him that. You call him something else, but like seriously? Go to a prison and be like, Zebra Boy! Every single one of them!
That's not gonna end well for you if you do that. My senses are all tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
The diamond? Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know.
Was it with... It was probably with Valerie. The exchange was supposed to be made on the bridge, but then Valerie and Dahlia betrayed him. Therefore, he never got the diamond in the first place. Easy deduction there. Huh? You don't know?
No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia.
Or Dahlia had it, I guess. With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're all about ready to go.
Man, what a time to be looking up a picture of Dahlia. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said, with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
My gosh, what was Dahlia? Why is Dahlia doing this even at 14? What? Her family is well off. Why is she doing this? Was that teenage rebellion or something? This is what rich people do when they have to rebel. They never found her.
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel.
Please stop calling her that. That's still really creepy. Even though Dahlia does not... Dahlia betrayed you. Does not deserve this whatsoever, but still. Please stop saying teen angel. Just stop saying that phrase.
Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just 14.
14?! I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. Thank you, Mia.
She plans on a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days.
Fallen angel. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel or is she really a devil?
I can be your angel and your demon. It's time, kitten. It looks like have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
You bet!
Diamond added to court record. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron's hot.
A ransom? A $2 million gem. Used as ransom for Dahlia, lost to Eagle River 5 years ago. Yeah, I was like, does anything here resemble a pink diamond? No? Okay, bye.
That's one of my rules, remember it.
Wait, what was your rule? Training wheels come off now? Really? Why?
I think it was something else. There's a second line that I forgot.
I forgot the line too.
Alright, Echo.
My partner in crime with his coffee cup. He'll throw the coffee at you, Edward. He's done it before. Or later, technically.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better?
Oh yeah, right. Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady.
Are you really? Not this again. Honestly.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, try to pin the crime on an innocent student is...
Not is it? What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all.
She didn't witness a violent crime at all. She probably could have seen something on the bridge, but she couldn't have seen anything at all past the fucking cliff between her and the car.
Also, we're saying that she was the one who put the body of Valerie inside the car.
Yeah, it's quite easy since she's her sister.
Yeah. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
Cause she wanted to divulge her secrets.
It's clearly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
It won't be 1 year from now. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course. I think.
Ha! You're still acting as tame as a kitten,
Mr. Armando.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
This is passed down? Passed down?
This is where she gets it from Diego Armando. And that's how, and she passed that down to Phoenix Wright.
Who's gonna pass it down to Apollo Justice and Adina Seiss?
Yes,
Seiss.
Seiss.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what he says when they're like panicking. He's like, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Yeah,
it's just forever gonna pass down any of that line of lawyers.
This is where it comes from. Diego Armando.
From Godot.
From Godot.
Godot 0.1.
Yeah. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro.
So pretty much keep the mask on. You gotta keep your calm, your cool.
Poker face, poker face.
Oh no, please no. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I like how Mr. Judge is always Mr. Judge, no matter who the judge is. I like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. What? What? Okay, that's fine and all, but you still have to establish your innocence.
Yeah. I see. Well, you're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
Why are every judge, like, incompetent?
Because they're not the hero.
Of course they're not. Otherwise, we'd be paying them.
Yes. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean? Professional manipulator?
Yeah. Look at that 100-watt smile.
Oh, you're talking about the smile no matter how bad it gets?
Just when things are darkest for her, click. She lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say.
Mr. Foster's history. History, huh? I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago? Or kidnapping a poor girl? I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, eh?
I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if she went into hiding. So that's something I'm not gonna be like, what the fucking shit are you talking about?
But you had no... yeah. Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed.
Unless she's a Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, unless she is Dahlia. But then we have to prove she is Dahlia.
Okay, so right now she's in college. 1 year later, she's Dahlia Hawthorne again.
Mm-hmm.
So that means right now in college she's Melissa Foster or Dahlia Hawthorne. That's a good question. That's a question I want to know.
Indeed.
But if right now she's in court as a Melissa Foster, it might be that she forged the document to be a Melissa Foster in college. And then once this court case was out, she's like, I'm back to being Dahlia Hawthorne. I don't know. We'll find out.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow, I have to tie her to this case.
How can we tie Melissa Foster
to
the case as Dahlia Hawthorne? I entered college and never been to Eagle Mountain before. No reason to want to hurt a police officer.
Grudge and killing officer testified 5 years ago. Kidnapped poor child.
Really, I think child is the best one because she'd be 14 at that age.
Yeah. I probably should not have done that. Or I should have gone to the end so I can figure out where what ends. But okay, you knew about that incident? But weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right?
Yes. I can't let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self.
Uh-huh. Never been to Eagle Mountain before. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, that sort of thing. You're not dressed for it. Of course, this is just not outdoorsy right now,
right?
Clothes, but still, I'm pretty sure you weren't dressed for it. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. Oh!
Mia's comebacks are the best.
At least she's not saying them out loud where it discredit her.
Yeah.
But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to. Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess. What? Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life.
We are right now talking about her private life.
All that matters is that she is a material witness to the crime. The witness does not need to respond to that question questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far by asking me about my college. Isn't that something a college student would be like? If someone came up to me like, what college were you at? I'll be like, oh yeah, I was in this college. It's no big deal. Like, oh, you want to know my college? Are you gonna attack me?
Miss Faye, you are treading on very thin ice here.
I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. At least I didn't say she was a gold digger out loud.
Yeah. I'm saying this, you're broke.
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's...
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Oh, really? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time, a police officer showed her this photo.
Do you have proof of that?
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
Do you have proof? Where's your proof? Remember, everything that matters in court is evidence. Where's your evidence that happened?
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
Why did we ask for evidence? That's not fair. Evidence, brah! Evidence! I've been playing this game I've been playing 2 of these games. I know how this works now.
Soon you'll play 7.
I need the goddamn evidence. Where's the evidence, Edgeworth? Where's the evidence? I need the evidence before I believe you. That's what you always say. That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day. Okay, so you know about this, huh? A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, that is precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her.
Where's the evidence for that, too?
Do we have anything that Terry just said?
Wait.
No, okay.
No, we don't have anything about what he said.
What he just said, yeah.
I don't think we have anything to disprove.
Oh wait, what was the note? What was the note?
That was the note for her to go to the bridge.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Objection is right. My client has always maintained that. Maintained that he's innocent of those charges. Maintained. Okay.
Yeah, he's always maintained.
Okay, yeah, the use of maintained in that sentence like threw me off.
Yeah.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Do tell me about this line of thinking of yours. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her, but he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful.
Oh yeah. Hold up, you're implementing yourself.
You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that? Well, you couldn't tell who she was without some sort of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. A bitter, not brittle.
I'm not sure how we just got how did we went from forgetful to bitter? This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Add it to the testimony? Huh. I kind of want to.
It's worth it, right? I would think.
Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like to add it to the official testimony. I really need to stop staring at another word while reading another word.
Yeah, right. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is the killer and mentally unbalanced one at that.
That means he should be getting help? What? Okay.
That testimony helps prove to further that point.
No, that's not why I...
Enough. Witness, if you would. My pleasure,
Mr.
Judge.
I forgot. I was like staring at her face like, who are you? Oh, right! I wasn't wearing a white scarf. This scarf is blue.
Yeah, it is.
Witness, I want you to take a look at this picture you took. It's hard to see in the picture, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Ah, you're talking about the scarf right here, yeah?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. Prep talk.
Yeah.
But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
Ready for? No, I was waiting for a hair flick. White.
This is a scarf you identify as belonging to the victim. But it clearly doesn't look white to me. Oh!
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well.
If you want to say...
It was not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Excuse you? Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what is the significance?
If she identified it was the scarf, that means she clearly saw the scarf. And if she knew that was the scarf, then why would she say it's white instead of blue?
It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... Wait. What? Witness, have you ever seen this note? No, no, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
Sick. I wonder about that. Well, what do you mean? This note shows Mr. Falls' instruction to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf. Ah!
Oh!
We finally got him.
You knew what this note said. There's no possible reason for you to mistake the scarf's color. You're just sounding a bit constipated. Well, Miss Foster. No!
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
Mr. Edgeworth, now Miss Foster. Are you serious?
I'm quite sure this note was not leaked to the public.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
Or...
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valeria Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
And who would that be? Did you
Who
say
would that be?
one more person? That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep. Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
Here we go!
And that person is...
Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? Have never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name. Right there. Let's just ignore the rest of that sentence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what is this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Have we literally been ignoring that half of the note this entire time? You're like, that half doesn't matter until now.
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
If I'm desperate to try to bring the dead back to life, why is she mentioned in the note that was written that day?
That means she's still alive. The dead?
It means she's alive, but not only that, but she's hiding something if you compare the rest of the sentence.
Yeah, the rest of the sentence. Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
Objection is right.
Nope. Hair flick.
You said she was killed, but was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off the Dusty Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago.
Legally dead because we couldn't find her, or legally dead because you saw her corpse?
As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Mr. Foster, I believe that's the same age you are. Huh?
Even you couldn't, Miss Faye. You're not saying...
Hair flick? But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
She's been lying to the court this entire time.
Ha, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. That was my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm.
Witness, just who are you anyway?
Did we pull up her school records? Did we really? Or are we just trusting she's who she says by word of mouth? I'm...
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself! Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought that the defense would pursue the matter this far.
Are you telling me that you had the witness lie under oath this entire time?
You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office is filled with fools, you know. Isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct a full background checks on all our witnesses.
Well, what did he say?
Ha! Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
This is lying.
Like, yes,
in court.
Yes. Miles Edgeworth is a shit bag in the beginning.
So it's true that Miles Edgeworth forged, and it's kind of hid
evidence.
You are lying under oath. She is lying under oath. This case is a sham.
He has never said that she was not Dahlia Hawthorne.
But
so
legally,
he's fine.
Nuh-uh.
I agree.
No, he said she was dead. That is a lie because he knew her identity.
No, you're right.
Therefore, he has lied under oath. No way. Then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secrets, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
No, music, go away!
But, I thought she died 5 years ago.
Contempt of court, please?
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see...
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. It has everything!
It has everything to do. The victim is her sister. The defendant is the guy who was put in jail 5 years ago due to her, quote-unquote, her death.
Also...
Wait, that means that his trial should be known. Because she's not dead. Or at least it has to do a retrial or something. Because he was found guilty of her death. But she's not dead. Therefore, he's not guilty of her death anymore.
Probably. It was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
I don't think it's accidental witness, considering that her name is quite on the note, and it says that in this time, the whole truth must come out.
Yes.
And accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene?
Really, Miss Faye? Your strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win.
I think that's what you're doing.
At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister.
I sincerely don't believe that.
Miss Fey must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
Are you sure about that? Do you know what their relationship was like? Please enlighten me to what their relationship was like.
Let's find out.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic.
Do you...
Inclined. Miss Fey, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? Assertion.
Oh, it didn't say lost with Dahlia 5 years ago.
What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Tell her this time the truth must come out. You know, the second part
of the note.
sentence that we never said. We just said talk to Dahlia, tell her this time,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the sentence was just cut off.
Yeah.
I'm pressing the wrong button for back. Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he turned it around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. Defense is paired to present evidence supporting our claim.
Thank you. Was that me? I don't know. Ah! That wasn't me! It was this guy! This crazy coffee addict!
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Huh. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
Ha! I am sweating bullets!
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
Your rashness of youth, how charming.
This coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Fey. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
Okay, this is my dot. The motive is they took this diamond, this $2 million diamond, that day. It was lost, quote unquote,
Right,
to
Eagle River.
But what her sister wanted to do with Foz was to tell him the truth about Dahlia. So I think the motive is that she did not want this truth to come out. And the reason behind it is the diamond. So right now I'm trying to be like, okay, it's the diamond, but
yes.
the motive behind this diamond is the truth.
Yeah.
So I want this note.
Yes.
The story started after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerous, important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
A terrific story, Miss Fey. If you like fiction, that is.
What was the story behind the murder of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne 5 years ago? Please tell me. Was there a diamond involved?
Enlighten the court, Miss Fey. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
Well, what testimony?
regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. We believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well. I will grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf.
Please, no! Why? Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hid behind your womanly wiles. Not really. There's the next court case too, but yeah.
Okay, guys, in the next episode, we are going to hear Dahlia's testimony about what happened 5 years ago. We have her on the ropes.
We got this.
See you guys then.
Bye.